Hey, Source, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Another week of soloable crowdfunding games from Kickstarter, Gamefound, anything from Backerkit. And I take a look at any crowd sales from Gamecrafter as well every week. If you see something that's not here that I think I should have, please let me know in the comments. Or perhaps it's in a previous video. I try to do one every week around Wednesday or Thursday. And we're heading into the bit of a pointy end of the year where all the games start to slow down, but that doesn't mean that the quality isn't there. There's still a few big games this week that have come out that I'm sure a lot of people will be on, including this first one that I'll talk about. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in this one. This is Cthulhu, Death May Die, Forbidden Reaches. I imagine it's the season 5 they're up to now. Can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find out in a tick. But it's doing very well, 6,483 backers, so still a lot of interest in the game itself. Death May Die is back, pushing fear to new limits by introducing a new game mode and the Giant King of the Monsters to its renowned gameplay. 1 to 5 players. So let's go through. Looks like what you might get at the table. So this is like a dungeon crawling type game, but it's cooperative. So there's like a set time until an eldritch horror will come out and absolutely obliterate you all. It's an all-new core box, so it's standalone. So you don't need the previous couple of seasons. Allows players to venture into new uncharted corners of the mythos where madness and unspeakable horrors await. So we've got Frozen Horrors, but Godzilla apparently. New and old investigators. So imagine you might be able to get the previous sets here. This is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So I assume this is season 5, but I haven't mentioned it. Interesting how it doesn't say that, does it? And being a Simon campaign, I'm not sure if they've changed their ways being on Gamefound, but they tend to have a lot of stretch goals, many of which are add-ons or paid add-ons. So just be careful with that. They do have a lot of FOMO about their campaigns. So if you're really interested in the game, just be prepared that it might cost you a lot if you want a lot of the stuff. Otherwise, if you just someone interested, the core game with plenty of stretch goals will be good enough. And they do sell well on the secondhand market because I know it's especially stretch goal stuff doesn't get put on retail generally from Simon. There's some new skills they're talking about here, new investigators, new incentives and relics. They're pretty much just all around new. I'm sure we could all, in some of the, I imagine the items and investigators can be mixed and matched with previous seasons. Special gift, eh? All the miniatures, of course, they're Simon, cool mini or not, so they're going to show off their minis. There's still plenty of cards and episode boxes with it. All right, rewards. So 310 for the Godzilla reward. And the Kingdom Monsters mega chair. Oh, so in the original ones, if you didn't know this, they made a massive miniature. I can't remember how big it was. Like it was a couple of foot tall, even. And I think they might be doing the same with Godzilla here. Otherwise, $100 for the base game. Stretch goals. You can get original campaign season 1 and 2. Complete bundle for 560 here. Whoa. You could spend a lot on this game if you really wanted to. Get the paying figures, the preview videos. There's plenty out there. These will be previews for this specific version, but if you want to see how the other games play, I imagine it wouldn't be too much different to it. And here's our shipping. Very good. Next game I've got for the week is 52 Realms Adventures. So it's got 2,512 backers, which is really good for a print and play game. Make your way through a dungeon armed with only a deck of cards in this print at home solo game from Matthew Dunstan and Rory Muldoon. Solo playing card driven dungeon crawling print at home game. Postmark games. They're £5 to print at home. I think that's it. Quite cheap. It is a print and play thing. Pick a character in a dungeon. Slide the character sheet under the dungeon sheet. So only the chosen character is visible. Shuffle a deck of playing cards and deal out cards for starting items and equipment. Okay. All right, and you draw cards. I've seen this before in like game books and stuff. You draw like a 52 deck, and depending on the suit or depending on the number you get, it's what kind of actions they do and what kind of enemies you get. Choose your route through the dungeon. If you encounter an enemy, will trigger a battle and use tokens to track its type and health. Collect rewards from defeating enemies and overcome challenges. If you reach and defeat the final boss before suffering too many wounds, you win the game. So it's pretty good. Drips has got a playthrough, which is really good as well. He's very good. Goes through a lot of games, specifically Drips. So I recommend watching his solo videos. A full dungeon crawl experience with setup that it's as simple as shuffling up a deck of standard playing cards. Sorry, I'm just reading through. Bit of interest. And there you go. And imagine there's no shipping because it's just a print and play game. Next one I got for the week is Enormity. Actually doing very well too. 3,167 backers. A lot of money been spent on that one. Dungeon crawler board game for 1 to 4 players, offering modular campaigns and epic boss battles in an infinitely replayable sci-fi world. Into the Unknown created it. €85 for the edition, base edition. €133 for special edition. 333 Dead Space of Pledge. 1 to 4 players, 3+ campaigns. Early Bird. Looks like the Doomslayer suit. Looks like a lot of content. Talk about here's a discount if you pledge near. Roguelike campaigns they're promising on this. So miniatures are in the exclusive edition. Baseline is just the standees, which is good for people to get into the game. I like standees. I don't paint. Just talks about what's in the pledges. How's the gameplay? How to pledge, gameplay add-ons. What is the game? How does the game play? This is what you get, which is kind of handy. Premise. Scavenging loot, knowledge, fighting terrible intruder enemies. So a bit of mixture of aliens and Lovecraft, it's saying. Not a bad mix. Here you go, the gameplay, right down the bottom here. Quick pacing, we've got Elegant Dungeon Crawler. Setting up takes less than 5 minutes, apparently. Play as spaces, stranded on a giant mysterious ship, the Shepherd. Selecting alert like suits and weapons, you go on runs into various parts of the ship. Okay, so there's stealth types, combat types, recon types. So there's different types of modes. One-shot sessions. You can play campaign or one-shot session, which is kind of good to know. Hard co-op. Okay, there we go. So a bit more lore at the bottom as well. So there's a bit of information towards the bottom. I don't think there's any videos. Unless that's one, I'm not sure. Campaign. So they've just done their own videos. So no really reviews on it from other people, independent people. There's some words here from some people. Oh, here we go. Just out preview. So right at the bottom, King Average has got a review. Okay, and there's a tabletop simulator link. And here's our shipping, single wave and split wave. Alrighty, next we've got Tales of the Arabian Nights, the 40th anniversary edition. It's got 883 backers, so it's definitely funded. Play Disease, proud to present the 40th anniversary edition. Interesting how that's come out, considering Tales of the Arthurian Nights has come out only just recently in America. Still yet to come out here, so interesting timing. Unless they're two different companies that run it, I don't know. But if it's similar to that, you've got this big book of like a journal as you travel around, you open up certain pages based on the cards that you draw that tell you what entries to read. Assume it's still the same. Yeah. You encounter some paragraphs. There's solo mode. In addition to the 200 new paragraphs in the game, there are at least 10 solo quests. Seems to integrate into the normal game of activating special story paragraphs to enrich your adventure. What's in the box? You get some acrylic standees, the cards, with tails. $100 to get, $20 for Learn the Scholar, just to get the changes only. So that's good if you've already got the previous version still. Solo only content. There you go. Cool, and there's a shipping. All right, let's keep going. Viking Route. 122 backers. It's still yet to fund, just under half. Odin needs your help. Loki's about to unleash on Ragnarok, and you must stop him. A board game with the compass, magnets, and lots of action. It's from Eris Games, so they're people that did like Sword and Sorcery. $55 for the base pledge, $65 for the Kickstarter exclusive. Cooperative game for 1 to 4. That's what it looks like. Looks like you get a little ship with it. Magnet compass manipulation. Master the clever magnet-based movement system. Enriching content. What's in the box? A few things. Didn't seem to be too much on the components, was there? Cooperative gain, unique abilities. Players win when they achieve the goal of the chosen scenario and are defeated if the Draco is completely damaged. You find unique compass and magnets mechanic. Compass on the scenario boards and the navigation is influenced by Odin's ravens. Oh, so you turn that and it turns the compass. Right. That's kind of cool. The campaign mode, or there's Ragnarok, which is a free-to-play mode where each game is standalone. So you can do same sort of thing, campaign or one-off scenarios. Check the Ravens, Sales, Hold. Something a bit different. A couple of playthroughs here. Blended Plays got it. And there's shipping. All right, we'll go next one. We've got Nova Roma, 69 backers so far. So it is funded. This is the International Edition. I'm not sure what's really different about it. Nova Roma, €54, €60. Early bird to get both. Another game, €99, etc. Wonderful plays an intriguing new action selection mechanic and several viable paths to victory using area control. Head of an ancient noble Roman house. Yeah, right. This is what you get. Rules. There's rules you can download. There's gameplay, how to play. People talking about what it's like. Nova Roma Soul Mode is more competitive and colorful than most players. I think it rounds out an already solid multiplayer experience. So Jeremy's played the Soul Mode, thinks it's really good. This is shipping. All right, go. Next one, we've got Fantasy Fishin. 16 backers, needs a bit more help to get there. An epic and easy to learn board game anyone can learn quickly. Says it's by Robert. Love and support. There's 35 Canadian dollars for a copy of it. You get 2 copies for 65. Retail at 90. 1 to 6 players. Takes 25 minutes. Perfect for ages 8 and up. About fishing, collecting, and discovering legendary finds. The background story. So that's good. This is what Kickstarter's for. These people, independent people, that are trying to get their games going. So imagine it's first created. Is it? Yeah, it is. So wish them the best of luck. There's a how to play here. There's a video coming soon, he says. And yeah, probably need to fill out this page a bit more with some more details of how it plays and what you get in the game, etc. Or what they plan to get if it's not quite finished. Power Creep is the next one. A Dungeon Pages adventure, solo weekly game with additional content throughout all of 2025. Print and play, but no assembly quotes. That's at $3. Right, so it's like a subscription. Okay. Core set for $3. $10 for the year-long adventure. You have 56 different pages, each of which can be combined with any other page for 896 ways to play. There you go. And there's Dangerous Space, must be a different version. Set in a post-apocalyptic world that has lost electricity, challenging players to restore the society. Survival carries craft gear and build blueprints, one page to print. Roll good and evil dice. Oh, there's evil dice. Explore and collect items. Okay, craft your gear. Restore power to use blueprints. Interesting. Someone's on a preview here. There's planning to be a campaign mode. Core set. Cool. And that's the end of the general crowdfunding. Just want to mention one crowd sale from Gamecrafter that is soloable. Is the Behold Rome by Joe Clipful. So that's the person that's done Dragons of Etchenstone and a couple other games. An in-hand Civ builder. So it's got 183 copies sold so far. Solo civilization building card game played without a table. Spend resources to develop your Civ and build your engine. Standard and Deluxe. Offers an economic option. The Deluxe version lives in a tuck box and comes with extra cards allowed to save your game between sessions. So you're trying to outscore your chosen rival. Every turn you'll play 4 play cards to take actions. Your nation card is 4 levels. You'll play against one of 4 bots, so you can play it solo. So it's inspired by the Imperium series, deck building series. You'll see like a small in-hand version of that. Yeah, and it's got his previous games here. Yes, Buttons and Bugs was a big one that he had a previous version of it, then it's become Buttons and Bugs. Cool. So it's solo only, actually. Awesome. So check that out if you're keen on that or you like some of his previous games. That's all I've got for the week, guys. So leave a comment on anything that you like for the week or anything that you think I've missed. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll to crush your gaming thirst. Play solo.